Basic training. This week, as we face 2025, we've been looking at what basic training we need to accomplish in order to face the year ahead of us. And as we think of basic training, every military group has a drill sergeant. The drill sergeant keeps them unified. He tells them what exercises they need to do. He shows them the way. But he also brings out all the negativity. He shouts, he demands, and he belittles. And so this year, I want to remind us who our drill sergeant is. Somebody who's going to unify us, but somebody who's not going to bring the negative out, but is going to constantly remind us of our true identity, how powerful we are, and what he has planned for our lives in this year. And our drill sergeant for our basic training is the Holy Spirit. We cannot do 2025 without the realization of who he is and his importance in our lives. And I want to encourage you to get to know the Holy Spirit. Go and do a study on who he is, because as we learn who our drill sergeant is, so we will know what the plans and purposes are for 2025. I want to read to you in Romans 8 verse 13. It says, "For if you live according to the flesh, you will die. But if by the Spirit you put to death the deeds of the body, you will live." I don't know about you, but I want to live in the Spirit this year. I want to be so aware of the Holy Spirit around me that he gives me the power to make wise choices, to be in situations at the right time, at the right place. As he leads and guides me with the right exercises, the right mindsets, as we give our life to him, we will live and watch this year accomplish much. You know, our very picture of living with the Holy Spirit comes in Jesus. Before he did anything, he was baptized in the river Jordan. And it's so powerful that when he comes out of the water, his father declares, "This is my son in whom I'm well pleased." But then there's a beautiful dove that comes and sits on his shoulders. And then we read together in Luke chapter 4, verse 1. "And Jesus, being full of the Holy Spirit, returned from the Jordan River, and he was led by the Spirit into the wilderness." And I'm not going to go into why he was led into the wilderness. That's another whole devotion. But isn't it amazing that Jesus, at the start of his ministry, needed to be filled with the Holy Spirit and then be led? Make that your basic training this year. Let's decide to be led by him, to be full of the Holy Spirit, and listen to his instructions. And as you do that, watch 2025 be a year like never before. Go and do that, and always remember, you are highly favored and